So the number one most common mistake on this shot is not getting low and not staying up on your toes. The reason we want to do this is because it's going to allow us to get a lot more power. A lot of people are hesitant to do this because they actually find the shot comes off weak, they can't aim it, and they're falling off balance. So what we want to do to stabilize ourselves is get our heels off the ground so that our body weight is leaning slightly forwards, feels like our chest is coming over our front toes, and then we get low to kind of maintain this balance. And now what you want to do is get into step number 2, which is starting the swing, and you want to pivot with your toes. I don't recommend that you jump, not until you're very comfortable with this technique. And just so you know, I have over 13 years of competitive experience and I rarely jump on my forehands, especially when I hit open stance. I like to stay down and grounded because I think it's the best over time. It proves to be most effective. So what you want to do is pivot into the shot using your toes. And you really got to make sure that you don't stay closed with the hips, okay? You need to twist your toes back into your target. So make sure that you're fully opening up into it, okay? And you want to make sure that also your legs are not too close together when you do this, because that's also going to put you way off balance, okay? You need to get a wide base because it is a little bit trickier to hold your balance on this than neutral stance, right? Because we have this kind of stability. We don't feel like we're going to fall over, but a lot of people, they really struggle with the balance. So make sure you get wider than you are used to, okay? It's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, also lower than you're used to. And like I said, don't let your heels touch the ground, okay? And also make sure that you explode fully up onto your, toes, or if you're jumping, you jump into the air, and this needs to happen before the contact point, not after, or else your shot's going to be very weak, because we need to get our body weight through the shot before we hit in order to, hit with lag, whip, and get the transfer of body weight through the ball so that it's very fast. And the benefits of doing this are it's way faster, it saves you a lot of time, it's easy to remove yourself from a ball that's coming right at your body, and it's a lot easier to build in a recovery step because you can just push off the outside foot and get right back in position right away. Learning how to hit open stance on your forehand in men's tennis is the first step in building a game that's really good and is going to win you a lot of matches. But next, you're going to want to go and learn men's modern tennis. I have an online course. It's called Modern Tennis Step by Step for Men. And if you like what you learned here, you're going to want to go next into that program because it takes what we've learned and it builds on it and shows you how to go out onto the court with power and consistency forever. So after you've practiced this and you want to take your game to the next level and study men's modern tennis, you can get started immediately with the link down below. In any event, thanks for tuning in to today's program and use what you've learned to modernize your game.